welcome to another episode of Cooking in the Raw. I'm your host, Lord Shelby Kid, where we cook live, where we cook real. Where mistakes happen, it's a bust. But no, I want to take all the mysteries out of cooking and want to show you that you too can enjoy yourself in the kitchen. Imagine, if you will, let me set up the scene. Imagine, if you will, you just came in from work, whether it be in the evening time or you're coming home for lunch and you're just absolutely famished, absolutely starving. And you need something quick, but you don't want just a simple sandwich, from deli meat or something. So you go to your refrigerator and you see what you have. In my refrigerator, I had pasta. I had a soup that I made, or a vegetable stew that I made, and I grabbed some cubes. See, I make my own stock, so I grabbed some vegetable stock cubes. I need some more liquid here, and I have some bell peppers that I freeze, and I have some oven-dried tomatoes that I dried my own aroma tomatoes. These items I keep on hand. We're way beyond summer now. So way beyond summer, and I try to keep some of the summer vegetables in the refrigerator. I have my spices here, my oil, and I'm going to put something together here. So let's get started and see what can I create from my refrigerator. Alright, so I'm going to start this off first with heating up, wait a minute, bread. Let's get the bread in the oven. Didn't feel like making bread today, don't have enough time. I only have a half an hour break for lunch. That goes in the oven to heat up. Oven's already ready. I'm going to just put my entire vegetable stew in here. And this stew consists of beans, winter squash, spinach, corn, garlic, onion, and that's going to be the base for my pasta. Now what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to puree this. Once it gets nicely heated, I'm going to puree this up, and then it's going to be nice and saucy with all these mixed vegetables. Now I'm going to take my cubes, just in case once I puree this up, it becomes thick, I may need some extra liquid. So I'm going to heat up, that's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so about 7 ounces of vegetable broth there. Each cube represents an ounce. Everything's portioned out. So that's heating up, doing its thing. And while that's happening, I got my pasta here, ready to go, and I'm ready for it. I am going to just toss in, since it's going to get pureed, I'm just going to toss in some of these peppers. This is so I can add some color to the dish. I have nice winterized or winter type colors going on in the dish. So we'll get this put back. And then we'll chop up some tomatoes, some of my oven dried. You don't know how easy it is to dry your own tomatoes. Look at that. Doesn't that look familiar? Like the packaged stuff or the jar stuff that you buy that's sitting in oil. We could do this at home, and I freeze them myself. So I'm going to be forever in summer. This is going to add that nice dimension of table or tomato taste to the dish, and also it will be nice and pretty. Let's try one. Here we go. Tastes just like Mom used to make. Bellissimo. Wow, that's good. Very intense. And when I dry mine, I don't dry them completely. I hold back a little bit of moisture, and in this case they get stored in the freezer, so they're always ready to go. A little bit more. Okay, I don't need to do anything with garlic. Very quick, easy dish. Doing this thing, let's turn this up. Let's get this back in the freezer. I'm ready for it. Bread's gonna go here. Pasta, have the bowls ready. Now, let's get a spoon. Get this nice and stirred. Alright, give you a look at that here. Now you can see that it's already sort of thick, so I'm going to need to add some broth to that when I begin to blend it. Okay? I want to get everything nice and chopped. The smoother the better, but it's a rough dish. You know, this is a quick lunch. All the flavors are already here, and when I want to get it into a sauce form, I'm going to even change the dimension of the taste with spices from the lab. All right. Now I'm going to add a little bit of the broth to that. That's looking good. Now let's get the handheld blender. I mean, all these tools, I mean, it's nice to have tools, you know, in the kitchen. If you don't have a handheld blender, by all means, you can easily use your standing blender, right? Or a food processor. But then you have to take it out and move it to someplace else. So let's turn this down. This is hot. And while that's doing its thing, I'm going to start heating up my saute pan. All right, here we go. Here goes nothing. Wish us luck. You start this on low. Again, this is hot. You don't want to get a hot splash on your face. Start it on low. You know, tilt a little bit so it can be submerged. All right, you want to get everything nice and chopped. All right. So as you can see, it happening right before your eyes. You know, move it around, make sure you get the larger ingredients inside. This is a nice thick sauce. I mean, hey, this is a simple vegetarian dish. With the peppers, you can see we get this nice reddish hue to the dish. Now we're going to bring it up, kick it up a notch. And it's okay if you have a little bit of chunks in there. You just want to get it nice and pureed. It doesn't have to be perfectly smooth. I mean, this could be a soup all on its own. And we also have some spinach in here as well. All right. And we'll get some of this out so that we can chop it up some more. Turn this on low. Chop that up some more. Okay. All right. Beautiful. Add in some more broth. So I've just created two dishes. One will be a sauce for my pasta. The other is taking a vegetable stew and repurposing it. Alright, so now we gotta heat up our pasta, and we're gonna use the broth, use the stew here, or the pureed soup, as our liquid. Turn this as our liquid to heat up and unplug. Always think safety. Voila. As our liquid in order to heat up our pasta. So we add a little bit of this liquid to the pot here. Look at that. Doesn't that look great? Nice and colorful, like confetti. Beautiful. All right, we'll get that turned down. Let's crank this up. Dishes can't get any more simple than this. Okay? So hold here. I love the simplicity of cooking, the simplicity of dishes. You just smell that. So while that's heating, I'm going to now add some of the pasta so we can heat the pasta up along with our vegetable puree. Heck, I'm hungry. So let's do it up here. Let's just do it all. Alright, crank up that. Gotta get nice and hot. Alright, while that's doing its thing, we'll slightly chop more of our oven-dried Roman tomatoes. You don't want, I think it would drop in a little bit of double zero in here. This is how you can just change the texture, change the flavor of the dish. Just a few simple ingredients. Grind in some black pepper. Okay. Check our bread. Nice and toasty. Alright. How's that looking? Doesn't that look great? Give it a nice little toss. Nice little simple coating. I mean, how quick is this? We're talking 5 minutes, if that, as we count it down. Now, if you're uncomfortable with tossing the dish by hand, by all means, use your spoon. Very nice homely dish. Now I'm going to add a little bit more of our little sauce here to it. Because as it cooks down, it begins to adhere to the pasta. Okay? This is what I want here. I don't want it to be too thick, but I don't want it to be too thin either. Toss in our tomatoes. That would have been a good one. Look at that. Isn't that just great? Alright. Let's see if we need to add some salt to it. There we go. Nice. We'll put in a couple of grains of salt. In fact, I'm going to go with some pre-ground sea salt here. Always taste. Taste, taste, taste. Stir that through. Turn it on fire because it's already going to be nice and hot. Alright, let's taste another noodle. See what we got. Perfect. Now I'll put a plate up. We'll take our bowl, some sauce. Make sure you get some sauce in there. If you don't think you have enough sauce in your pasta, we have more of the broth left over in the pot. Okay, a little bit of that, some parsley for color, and that would be your dish. A nice, quick, and simple pasta that you can have any time of the day, any time of the evening. I'm going to have a taste. This is how you do it down home. I'm going to have a taste right out of the bowl. That's just great. To learn more about Cooking the Raw, about myself, be sure to visit the website cookingtheraw.net. Connect with me on Facebook on Cooking the Raw Magazine, and to view more videos, more cooking videos with me, and things that you can prepare for yourself at home. Like the channel on YouTube, that's Cooking the Raw. I'm going to continue eating this with my fingers, and I'll see you next time on Cooking the Raw. Bye now.